It's addictive, very addictive. It's the adrenaline, the feeling, it's my thrill-seeking feeder inside me. There's a lot of sacrifice to the sport. It tests you on all different levels. It's not only tough on your body, but you've got to have the ability to mentally push yourself and go through these conditions. That's the amazing addiction to this sport. It just pushes you in every aspect of your body and mind. It's fast, it's furious, and just one hell of a rush. My name is James Tapp. I'm from Southampton, UK, 32 years old, and I'm a Thundercat racing driver. Thundercat racing is a high adrenaline sport, tight surf racing with explosive wave jumping action. A Thundercat is a 4-metre inflatable catamaran with a 50 horsepower outboard motor. It originated from South Africa, where they used to race down the rapids back in the 70s, and it's just developed and developed into beach racing, and now it's accessible in over 18 countries in the world. We have 7 national events. Each day we have 4 heats and a final, with the top 12 boats going into the final race. We have unbelievable levels of competition. Everybody is fighting for that top spot and really competitive. It just takes you out of everyday life, whether you're doing it as a hobby or a job. It's just unique, and you've got to try it. You'll love it. I grew up in the southwest of England in a little town right by the harbour. Everybody knew each other. It was always full of mud, and when we went out sailing, I would need a bath for a week because of the smell, but it was great. My father was in the Coast Guard. I saw him as like a hero because he went out in any conditions and risked his life to save other people's. It just gave me this connection with the sea. We used to race around the harbour at the age of 2, and from there my addiction to speed became apparent to me. I knew I had to race. So this is our town, Waltham Chase. It's in the depths of the countryside. It's very close to my heart. It's really beautiful here. You know, I love the water, but I love to escape all of it as well, and it's very peaceful. I started Thundercat racing at university. A group of friends got some money together, and we were fortunate enough to get a small sponsor to help us with a boat. So we're going home now to pick up my GPS for tomorrow's training. It's going to be quite an intense session, so we don't want to forget any of the data. The sport has changed my life a lot. I met my wife through the sport. It's part of my future, and I'm very thankful for it. Not only does it give me a great buzz, but it has given me a beautiful family as well. Hey! You all right? It's a motorsport. There's an element of risk to it, but the organisation is very good on safety and reducing that risk. We go out there, we go and compete hard, but we know that the organisers look after us and try to keep us safe. You're my #1 fan.
Daddy's got the muscles.
So my wife always reminds me that I am competing in a motorsport, so I do need to be cautious and think about that I am a father of 2 daughters and a husband as well at the end of the day. Got the GPS. The community is something quite special. Thundercat racing wouldn't survive without its volunteers. Every person that helps the sport is a volunteer. They give up their time to run the racing. So this is my baby. I nicknamed her Eleanor, but she's actually a 4-metre Aquarius catamaran. So we've got a nice open deck in the middle, wooden floorboards. With the catamaran, the faster we go, the more air we generate, which lifts the boat up. So when we're going on flat water, we have about that much of the boat in the water. Not a lot. The Thundercat boat is very light, and the movement around the boat can really affect your speed. You can pick up 5 kilometres just from moving the co-pilot halfway back in the boat. So weight is a big thing in our boats. Moving our weight around the boat can really get the boat on the edge. On the back here, we have a 50 Tohatsu motor. Short shaft, which means the propeller sits higher up in the water, and that gives us more drive when we're starting out. Also, you'll see here, we've modified the engine slightly. We have an extended tiller, which allows the driver to move up the boat in surf conditions. And also, this is my practice motor. So when we go into a race, we have a shock absorber. Now, this helps me steer the boat, especially when it gets a bit rough. So in practice, we take it off, so I can really sort of train and get tough. And then in the race, I'll take it a bit easy. We also run with a portable fuel tank, varying sizes depending on how far we need to go, and they're strapped in. And then the driver is fitted with a lanyard, which straps him to the motor so that if I fall out the boat, which happens quite often, then you kill the motor and the boat doesn't go flying off into the distance. So when you first start out, you come across a lot of obstacles, but you get quicker, you get better, and eventually you can be at the top. Hey, Trace, you all right? This is where a lot of the racing gets organised, and we do all our branding in-house as well, so our logos, our posters, our banners, all of that comes out of here as well, so it's quite a busy place. Right now, we are the UK champions. It's probably been one of our toughest years. We've won it before, but this is probably the best win for us. You have to do a lot of training and sacrifice a lot of things to be at the top, but that's out of a lot of experience and a lot of lessons to learn. So this is us coming up to the buoy now, and we have what's called an apex, and it means where you can cut the buoy tight and then take it wide. But we just kept taking it too wide, so then we're losing time getting back to the buoy. It's something we've got to tighten up, and we'll put into practice tomorrow, I think, as well. So as long as it's up here and I'm aware of it, then I can do something about it. But, so it's good to see where we went wrong. I think the turning point for when we realised we were up there with the others was one year we went out, we changed things, we set the boat up how we thought it should be set up. And we started winning races, and that was the point where we thought, you know, we are competitive on a UK level and an international level. And it was a great feeling. Fitness is very important. We do up to 2-hour races. You start to lag halfway through a race, people start to overtake you. So you've got to be at the top of your game if you want to be at the top. The most important qualities are you need to be fit, have the right mindset, but also a friendly sense about you to join in with everybody else. So to be competitive on the water, but also part of the community off the water. Just getting the boat ready for practice today, so we've got to check the pressures, check we've got all of our kit, all the propellers that we might need. There is an element of risk when someone falls out of the boat, but with our training and our rules, that risk is reduced greatly. Every boat that follows is always on the lookout for anything that's not usual. We're heading off to the surf beach now. It should be good. And the forecast is for lots of wind, lots of waves. So we'll be there shortly. The co-pilot has a vital role, and people don't give them the credit that they deserve. Oh, how you doing, man? You all right? Yeah, good, man. You all right? They're not sat up there having a free ride. It's far from it. And a good co-pilot is the difference between winning a championship or not. He trusts me with his life, and I trust him with mine. It just works, and when you get it right, you start winning races. When we train, I get all my equipment together, I make sure it's all clean, I make sure the boat is pumped up to pressure, we are fueled up, and then we strap the boat down, and we head down to the beach. We set out a course and we have on board our boat a GPS tracker, so every time we go round we can come back and analyse it, see how fast we were going, how close we are to the buoys and whether we can make any improvements. So at the beginning of a race, on the start line, you try and keep calm. You're looking at the first mark and just visualising getting there first before everybody else. My heart is pumping, we're ready to go. You just got to keep your nerves under control, wait for that flag to go down, and off we go.
Come on, Evan! Come on!
So I have a unique experience when we're on the boat. You're so close to the water. Being a catamaran boat, it's so flighty and you never know how the boat is going to react to the conditions. My ultimate goal is to become world champion. We are so very close. We have silver medals, but the gold is our pinnacle. There's a lot of sacrifice to the sport. We are out there when nobody else is out there in the pouring rain, the freezing cold, testing the boats to their limits. And when everybody else is warmed up at home, watching TV, we're out there practicing. But if you want to win, you know, these are the sacrifices you have to make. To be the best, you have to make those sacrifices.